If you're looking for cheap and instant Madden 17 coins on any platform, make sure to check out mobilemaddencoins.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off your purchase. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, and if I sound a little weird, it's because I am pretty sick, and I've been sick for like 3 or 4 days now. And on top of that, guys, this has been my first video in like 3 days, and that's not happened since like April. And the reason being, I have been sick, and number 2, guys, this has been like the busiest I've been in my life. Like, this is my senior year of college, and literally all at one time, every single one of my classes have had huge exams. This is my senior year, like I said. I'm trying to make sure I do very good this year so I can get accepted into grad school. So hopefully you guys can understand, school does come first, and literally have had like a combined 6 exams / quizzes in the last like 2-3 days. So hopefully you guys can understand, but hopefully from now on we won't have any problems, and I should have at least 1 video a day the rest of this week, and hopefully I can have a couple double uploads as well. And if I seem a little tired, it's because I woke up super early today so I could get a video done, because I haven't had one done in 3 days, and I genuinely hate when I don't have videos uploaded. I'm super sick too, but we're going to make this happen. And today, we're going to be rebuilding the Dallas Cowboys. And the Dallas Cowboys, who went 4-12 last year, this isn't an organization that's meant to go 4-12 all the time. So we're going to make the Dallas Cowboys great again. They have not won a Super Bowl since 1996, and whether you love the Cowboys or rather you hate them, the Cowboys are one of the most prominent organizations in the NFL. And they deserve to be a little bit better than 4-12 every single season. They just had a very disappointing loss this past weekend. Terrence Williams didn't really give them the best chance to win that game, but today we are going to make the Dallas Cowboys great again. And another thing before we get into this video, it seemed like everybody did enjoy the first rebuild I did of the Cleveland Browns. So I'm thinking about doing a team rebuild series like once a week, like every Saturday. I was planning to have this one uploaded Saturday, but you know what happened. But hopefully the next rebuild will be on Saturday, and let me know in the comment section below which team you want to see me rebuild next. So the first bit of business is to look at the team and see where we really need to improve. And it's going to be a little bit easier than the Cleveland Browns, because obviously the Cowboys do have talent. And looking offensively, maybe we need another wide receiver. The offensive line looks pretty good. Maybe we could use a better right tackle. And I'm thinking about maybe trading away Tony Romo and getting a better quarterback. We'll have to see there. Maybe get a second running back, because I think Ezekiel Elliott should be our starter. Maybe get a better running back than Ezekiel Elliott and then have him as our number 2. But I'm thinking maybe a number 2 wide receiver. Maybe trade away Terrence Williams. And now defensively, maybe this is where we need to make some improvements. So yeah, the defense is looking a lot worse than the offense. We need a couple more linebackers. Maybe we could use an upgrade at safety. Defensive line not looking that great, and could use maybe 1 or 2 better corners. So a pretty big trade to start off with. Tony Romo in this year's 2nd round draft pick for another wide receiver and a cornerback in Bradley Roby. We'd save $3 million on cap room if we can make this deal go through. And it's in the green. Tony Romo, Cedric Thornton, please go through. It's going to take a second. I think I'll be happy if this will go through with the 2nd round draft pick being included. I think this would definitely fill 2 big voids for this team, and it does in fact go through. Tony Romo is traded to the Denver Broncos, but we get some good value in return. If this goes through, I will go absolutely insane. Terrence Williams, this year's first, Morris Claiborne for Teddy Bridgewater, who takes up no cap space whatsoever. Come on, except, oh my god, this might actually go through. This might actually go through. Take out the 3rd round draft pick just for Teddy Bridgewater, straight up. What? It's gonna take the first, but it's gonna be worth it. Teddy Bridgewater, oh my god, what is it gonna take? We have 2 good strong safeties. They need a strong safety. Barry Church, add him in this deal. Come on, Vikings, you've got to accept this. What on earth does it take to get a quarterback? Forget Teddy Bridgewater, because that was asking for way too much. We can get a veteran quarterback in Carson Palmer, who I got my Browns rebuild, but it's the smart move. An 89 overall for under $1 million. Jalen Smith, McLean, Connells, you know you want to accept. It's going to take like a 3rd round draft pick, but I think that's 100% going to be worth it for Carson Palmer. Let's go in with the 4th and see if they accept this. Come on, Cardinals. Oh, it's going to take a third, isn't it? It's going to take a third-round draft pick. And the Cardinals go ahead and send over Carson Palmer right there. We got ourselves another quarterback. If we can get a starting middle linebacker like Brandon Marshall for Terrence Williams and Leary, our backup left guard, this will be a good deal. This will be a good deal. It's in the green, guys. This is going to happen. This is 100% going to happen. Let's go ahead and see if I can add next year's second-round draft pick and see if the Broncos do accept. And the Broncos do accept Terrence Williams, Leary, and next year's second-round draft pick for a starting middle linebacker, boys. Let's go. If we get highly in this deal for Brandon Carr, we can play him at left outside linebacker, which is one of our biggest needs. So, let's see if that's probably not close at all, is it? It's, oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna happen. Throwing in this middle linebacker who is a pretty big hit when it comes to our cap space. Come on. Oh, it's still in the green. Morris Claiborne as well in this deal. It was accepted. So Tamba Hali, he's a veteran, not gonna get any better. But for what we traded and the need that we did just feel, I think it's a pretty successful trade. So if we could get ourselves another good cornerback, which would give us 3 good cornerbacks, we'd have 1-6 secondary. So they're interested in both Barry Church and Justin Durant, who we don't need anymore because we just got Tamba Hali. And we already have a good backup strong safety, so if this could go through, this would be huge. It's in the yellow. This might work, boys. I think it is going to take this year's first-round draft pick, but can we get Jason Verrett? Was accepted, boys, an 87 overall cornerback for a strong safety, which is a pretty big hit to us, but Justin Durant, who's not going to play, and a first-round draft pick, a huge freaking deal. If we can get ourselves a Jamal Charles and play him at the #1 running back spot, you know how huge that would be. Jamal Charles and Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not sure if this is going to be remotely close, but let's see what the Chiefs do say. Oh my god, this is gonna happen. You know what, Chiefs will make it next year's third-round draft pick, and it's in the green. Oh my god. What about this guy, Chris McCain, along with this deal? And it was accepted. Jamal Charles is a Dallas Cowboy. So I know this deal may look pretty dumb as of right now. 2 of our left outside linebackers for what is one of our biggest needs, and that is right in Ezekiel Ansah. He's a big cap hit, but slowly but surely I have been up in our cap room with these deals. We got up to like 15-16 million when I was like, I think I started at 9 million, and we could go sign a left outside linebacker at a free agency if we needed to improve the depth. But let's see what the Lions do say on this deal, and it's not looking that good. You guys might think this is dumb as well, but I think it's worth it. DeMarcus Lawrence, first-round draft pick for next year, and Wilbur. You know what? Why don't we just offer this deal and see what they do in fact say? It's in the green. This is going to happen, boys. This is going to happen. Maybe this year's 4th-round draft pick as well, and it was accepted. Ezekiel Ansah is a Dallas Cowboy. Now we have to work on getting a left end back, but I think that was 100% worth it. Or maybe we can just play Randy Gregory at left end. This might actually go through, and if it does, we'll have to go and sign a backup middle linebacker, but I think it would be worth it. Do the Patriots still say F you? And they say, oh my effing god, they say, we just want to tease you a little bit because there's nothing else you can trade, but let's just tease you. I know this is more than likely not going to go through, but I just want to see what the Jets say because we could use another wide receiver, that's for sure. But let's just see what the Jets say to this deal. What? What about Hitchens? I don't need him. You don't need him either. But we can make something work. We can't. We just can't. How about this year's 6th-round draft pick as well? Oh my god. So I traded away a couple draft picks to get a 4th for this year. Jets, you know you want to send me over Brandon Marshall. I want this to go through, and it was accepted. Brandon Marshall is a Dallas Cowboy. So I think the team is now finished and ready to start the regular season. I think we've done enough deals to make this team successful. And this offense, man, is looking mighty freaking good. The offensive line was already amazing. Maybe we could use another tight end if we're not doing too well. Carson Palmer, I think an improvement from Tony Romo and helped us free up some cap space to bring in some other players. Jamal Charles and Ezekiel Elliott, no big deal. Emmanuel Sanders, Dez Bryant, and Brandon Marshall, a pretty decent wide receiver core. And now defensively, it looks a lot better than it did previously. I do need to move Randy Gregory over to left end though. The last thing we are going to do before we advance to the regular season is sign a second defensive tackle, Cullen Jenkins. So the first thing we got to do is make sure that nobody got injured in the preseason. I'm always scared to look at this injury report, watch like Carson Palmer or somebody be injured.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my God! Well, Jamal Charles gone for 2 weeks. Randy Gregory gone for 4. Rolando McClain gone for 7. Gotta love life. Gotta love it. But it doesn't matter. I know we lost this game in real life against the Giants, but we no longer have Terrence Williams. So we are gonna get this W. 1-0. What did I tell you? I just freaking created a God squad. And it was actually very close, so kind of glad I did get that win. But 2-0, it's about to happen. And once we go 2-0 and get Jamal Charles back, this offense is gonna be absolutely amazing. We lost. We lost to the Redskins. But now we have Jamal Charles back, and now this offense is going to be absolutely godly as we go 2-1 on the year with a win over the Bears. 2-1, boys. Let's go. We won 28-6. Absolutely annihilated them. And now we're playing the 0-3 freaking 49ers. Blaine Gabbert's our starting quarterback. So we're about to be 3-1 on the year. 3-1, boys. Let's freaking go. Now we play home against the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 4-0, but that's no match for us. We lost. We lost. Now we take on the 4-0 Green Bay Packers. Great. Can we please get this upset so we do not go 500 on the year? Did we win? We won by 2 touchdowns. Let's go. God squad. Like I said, look at that. 4-2, number 1 in the NFC East. I know this doesn't look too promising, but also another big need we do need is a strong safety. So if we can get the veteran in Dante Whitner and Kendall Langford, and the reason I threw in Mark Sanchez and Mayoya is because we didn't have enough cap room, but I'm going to use all the cap room, use every resource that I have to make this team as good as possible because I want to win that Super Bowl. So make this trade offer. Well, will this go through? Will this go through? Well, Kendall Langford's a Cowboy. Now I'm kind of sad. I wanted Dante Whitner. A big game as we play host to the 3-3 division rivals Philadelphia Eagles. But it doesn't matter because we're going to improve to 5-2 on the year.
Oh, no.
We lost to the Eagles? How did we lose? We lost by 2 touchdowns? Who's this injury? Jamal Charles? What the fuck? No way we lose to the Browns, right? There's absolutely no way we lose to the Browns. Thank the Lord. If we would have lost to the Browns, I would have been a little bit embarrassed. We only won by a touchdown. 5-3. At 5-3, and we're about to be 6-3. There we go, boys. 6-3 on the year. Things are looking pretty good. We only won by 1, but 1 is better than -1. Seems like we have a pretty tough schedule. 6-3 Ravens at the 6-3 Cowboys, but we all know we're about to come out of here with a W. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? 7-3 on the year, boys. I think we're going to make the playoffs. If we get a win this week against the Redskins, we're going to go on top of the division even more. And I think we're 100% going to make the playoffs. We lost to the Redskins earlier in the year, but we're going to make them pay this time at home as we improve to 8-3 on the year. Look at that, boys. 8-3. But we have 3 injuries. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is what we don't need. Oh my God! Look at that! What on earth? What on earth? What the how is this fair? How is this fair? My best wide receiver, my 2 best running backs, my best right tackle, and my best cornerback. Life is great. Gotta love it. And the best running back that we can afford is Tyler Gaffney at 68 overall. So, yay. Yay. We're still on top of the division by 2 games, but this is going to be tough to finish off this regular season with all of those injuries that we do have. Like, 6 of our starters are out now, but let's see if we can continue to get the W's. I have a bad feeling. We're 9-3. We're still getting W's. We play the Giants this week, so if we win this week, we're 100% making the playoffs. I'm not too confident, though, that we win, like, the majority of the rest of our games, because literally 6 of our best players are out, but can we do it? I assembled a good enough squad. Can we persevere through the injuries and clinch a playoff spot? Did we? Did we? We won 48-30. We're 10-3 on the year, boys. Let's go. Playing the 8-5 Buccaneers. And I wish I could just like rest the whole entire team so nobody else gets injured because the whole entire team seems like they're injured. But can we win? We are 11-3 on the year with all of these injuries. Did we win? we lost. We lost by 1 point to the Lions, dude. We would have been 12-3 on the year. But we're still looking at a very successful year, although we have an injury, and I don't know who this could be. Watch it be Carson Palmer. Watch it be Carson Palmer. Who is it? Doug Free? Brandon Marshall. There we go. I think literally every single player that we brought in has been injured at least once this year. He's out for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. I love it. And Dez Bryant, still hurt. My right tackle, still hurt. Gotta love life. Traveling to Philadelphia to finish off the regular season. And honestly, I would rather lose this game and nobody get injured than the opposite. So, please, just nobody get injured. Did we win? We finished 12-4 on the year. We got a first round bye, and I think with us getting a first round bye, Dez Bryant will be coming back as well. So let's advance, and we're going to be taking on the Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton. Dez Bryant is able to play against. I think we're pretty much healthy aside from Brandon Marshall, the middle linebacker. I now just realized that we have both Brandon Marshall, so that's very confusing. We have not made it all this way to get knocked out in our first playoff game. Cam Newton and the Panthers are no test for our new look, absolute beast, Dallas Cowboys. We won, let's go! We're in the conference championship game. We won 31-13, dude. We are freaking killing. We are absolutely killing. And now in the NFC championship game against the Green Bay Packers, who we played early on this year and beat pretty bad. But who's injured? Okay, really don't care about this guy. But if we do win, Brandon Marshall will be back for the Super Bowl, dude. If I actually win the Super Bowl with the Cowboys, if I win the Super Bowl with the Cowboys, please, please, let's do it. Let's do it. Beat the Packers. We did it once before. We can do it again. Did we win? Did we? Hello? Oh God, I'm scared. I'm actually very scared. We won 28-27. We're playing the Bengals in the Super Bowl, dude. We're in the freaking Super Bowl. We are in the freaking Super Bowl. It all comes down to this: 12-4 versus 12-4. The Bengals versus the Cowboys for the Super Bowl. We played the Bengals once this season and we did lose. They're one of our 4 losses on the year. Can we redeem ourselves and get the W? And before we do that, guys, look at the team that I did assemble. Look at how many players have progressed this season. So guys, can we make it happen? Bengals, Cowboys for the Super Bowl. Did I actually assemble a Super Bowl winning squad? And did I actually have my first successful rebuild? Can we do it? Woo! Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Don't make this anticlimactic. Please, dear God, don't make this anticlimactic. This is taking a long time. This is taking a very long time. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Here we go. Team schedule. Oh, boys. This is going to be anticlimactic. We lost, didn't we? We lost, didn't we? We lost. No! No, dude. God dang it. All that time. Look at that, Eagles postseason. There's nothing there because they didn't make the postseason, but we lost. We lost in the Super Bowl to the Bengals. God dang it, dude. What happened? They scored 21 points in the 4th quarter. Look at that, dude. What the heck? Oh my God. How can I make a team better than that? Oh, well, this sucks.